Hi, I'm Kiener.
And I'm Kiener. We are twins and business students at IE University in Spain.
We are applying for a Dow Jones Data Strategy Internship in the summer of 2016 and would like to share our thoughts to the question, how does data, hard facts, and numbers influence the world?
Globally generated data volumes are expanding at a staggering rate. More data has been created in the last 5 years than in the entire previous history of the human race, influencing personal and business decisions everywhere around the globe.
A large amount of this data sharing happens between individuals, like the sharing of photos and tweets, but a significant part of the data flow is also used by businesses.
In fact, the proactive use of data by businesses to execute their strategies and run their operations is becoming massive. Computing technology is now embedded in almost everything. Cars, smartphones, shipping containers, manufacturing plants, utility systems, and much more.
Companies such as Uber are entirely data-driven to the core. Without access and use of mass mobile data, their disruptive business model would not work.
The business strategies of companies like Google, Amazon, or Realtor.com are all about big data.
But also, traditional companies now use data to understand where, how, and when to place their products and how to maximize revenues.
McDonald's, for example, is equipping stores with devices that gather operational data, such as consumer interactions, store traffic, and ordering patterns. This information enables them to model variations in menus or restaurant designs and their possible impact on sales or store productivity.
Content streaming platforms such as Spotify and Netflix use data algorithms to identify listening and viewing preferences of their users.
A study by MIT and Wharton has found that firms who take a data-driven approach to decision-making have 5 to 10% better results than their non-data-driven competitors.
McKinsey estimates that big data could increase profit in some retail sectors by 40 to 60%.
In addition to internally generated data, external information input is equally important to any business. For example, Wall Street trading desks are increasingly relying on ultra-fast external news information to make fact-based trading decisions.
Hedge funds use algorithmic trading models based on news items that can affect market prices.
Commercial providers of external data, like Dow Jones, play critical roles in this space.
Dow Jones Enterprise Media, for example, have content assets like newswires or Factiva, and of course the constant flow of news items coming from the desks of Wall Street Journal editors.
All of these are valuable quality sources for news, data, and information relevant to all kinds of businesses.
The potential to monetize this content is compelling, but established commercial data providers also face some execution challenges.
And, not surprisingly, potential disruption to their traditional business.
Take, for example, the decades-old Bloomberg terminals. This expensive, hard, and software-centric business model for delivering financial data and information is now being challenged by new market entrants like Money.net or Symphony, a venture backed by Goldman Sachs and other Wall Street firms.
Incumbents in the data provider business need to answer critical questions such as, how do they best procure, compile, deliver, and present information to their clients?
Are they doing it in ways that are not only cost-effective but also truly relevant to their customers?
Are they delivering the product without the unnecessary clutter or confusing data overload?
Do they have intuitive and easy-to-use interfaces? Are they providing the data at a critical speed required by their clients?
And are they helping their customers with integrating external information into their internal data platforms and processes?
This is where we think companies operating in the data services space could perhaps include value-added, almost business consulting types services to their menus.
Which could actually be an opportunity for them to adjust and transform their business model, not unlike the way IBM transformed itself from a provider of commodity computing hardware into a world-class provider of business solutions.
They could perhaps assist clients with data mapping or how to effectively distribute data and information throughout their organization.
Or they could advise their customers on how to create and develop a real data culture, because intelligent sharing of relevant information across the entire organization is vital.
And the best quality data has no value if data management is just left to an IT department and the data cannot be intelligently accessed across all departments or divisions.
Helping customers with best practices in these areas may be a highly valuable service that could enable data providers such as Dow Jones to differentiate themselves and create an edge over their competitors.
We won't even scratch the surface on all these subjects here. and these are just a few thoughts we have put together.
We are excited about the prospect of interning at Dow Jones and would be eager to learn about the company's data and information products and its business strategies.
Thank you for your time.